Monday, December 15th, and we get a fantastic matchup for Monday Night Football between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And in this video, you are going to get the 4 best player props for that game on top of who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs for the Sportsbook play of the day. All of that in this video. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Before we get rocking and rolling, going over everything in this video, all of these free plays, and a little bit of something from you, absolutely free, super simple. Go ahead, smash that like button, 200 likes on this video, and everybody that likes the video and comments below will be in the running to win all of the profits from the Sportsbook play of the day. If and when that cashes is the plus money play, and I put 100 of my own money on there. All you got to do is smash the like button and comment below. And if you're new here, I drop these every single day, never missing a beat. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a free play drop. But the single most important thing that you can do, go down below in the description, visit my buddy Stan. He's got everything that you need. And when you visit him, it'll bring you right over here. You can get all the VIP plays plus free plays over there on Winnable for absolutely free. There's tons of cheat sheets every single day. We've been dominating those. We swept the UFC cheat sheet on Saturday rather. And we have just been dominating all year for absolutely free. The cheat sheets are absolutely free. They're literal gold. Plus, there's so much more that Stan has to offer. 50x playouts on Splash Sports, Sleeper, $20 for free, $100 deposit match. All of that, you can see it. Visit my buddy Stan. Go take advantage. Build your bankroll without coming out of pocket at all for some of those apps. Some of them you have to deposit a minimum, but you get a massive, massive promo. It's a great, great way to build your bankroll and for you to have the ability to lock these plays in for absolutely free. And before we get going any further with anything at all, my lawyer has said that I have to say this. Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources will be down below to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. And I just showed you the affiliate links. Yes, I do receive a commission. A great way to support the channel and a great way to build your bankroll. I don't actually have a lawyer, but YouTube has been sniffing. Sometimes they just come around and they don't want to leave me alone. But what did we do on Saturday? We had a massive Saturday. Sunday, I'll get to that in a minute, but I just got to touch on the UFC cheat sheet. We absolutely swept the whole entire card. 9 picks plus 889, sweeping it flat out, greened everything out. We did have those 2 voids there, but we absolutely dominated. We're fully back in UFC. Everybody's been asking because of before football season when I was dialed into UFC, I was considered the GOAT, as you could say. That's what they were calling me anyway. So I went ahead and I decided to bring back UFC. I can research. I have some extra hours in the day. So I'm going to be dialed in again for UFC if you're into that kind of thing. What did we do on Sunday? Well, we did great in the player prop department. We had this one in premium plus 118. Nice little 2-man, another 2-man that we absolutely loved, plus 128, and another 2-man with Nico and George Kittle plus 128 there. And we did call the Buffalo Bills in the video yesterday. We had them paired up with the Chiefs, thought they were going to get that done. They are completely done. Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. The Chief dynasty is over. If you're a Kansas City fan, you had your fun, but your time is up. And Buffalo Bills, Patriots, thought they were going to take the crown. They still might take the crown when it's all said and done, but Buffalo got it done today on Sunday. Everything else, I'm going to be honest with you, premium on the Sportsbook side of things kind of went to shit. I took a little bit of a risk there, taking the Browns plus 17.5. Did not get it done. The Shador cultists are out on the internet again, speaking about how the Browns are sabotaging the player. Listen, it's not against him. The Browns sabotage every quarterback they ever had, if you didn't know that. I do think Shador is going to have a successful career. He just needs to go somewhere else. He's not that bad, but he is still a 5th-round talent. That's where he should have been drafted. That's where he got drafted. Nobody's out to get him. There's no major conspiracy for this one player. It's kind of comical at this point. Some of the people that like come to his defense, it's a little bit crazy. But that's just the way it goes when you're in a cult, and that is complete cult behavior, whether you like it or not. If you're on his side, whether you like to or not. I know it's going to be a hot take. Some of you guys are probably going to tune out, but I just find it absolutely comical that people think there's a conspiracy against one player in the NFL. Just one. Only one of them. Wild to see. And now that half of you are gone, let's get into the plays for Monday in the Miami Dolphins versus Pittsburgh Steelers game. We absolutely love this matchup. Even though it's probably not going to be that exciting to watch, there's some good little diamonds in the rough that we found for this game on Monday. And player prop number one in this matchup is Jalen Waddle. We're taking him here over 39.5 receiving yards. He's done this in 9 of his last 10 games. He's averaging 67.5 in those last 10 games. He gets a pretty good stop here in Pittsburgh against the Steelers and their 28th ranked receiving yards allowed defense. So I do love this one. Now, the Dolphins don't play too well in the cold. It's supposed to be about 40 degrees in Pittsburgh. We'll see what happens here. But I do like Jalen Waddle to get this done. I do think they're still going to have an offensive attack. Achane is apparently banged up. I know he left last week's game early, but I think he's going to be fully back. But I'm even if he's not banged up, even if he is still 100%, I think Jalen Waddle is the other side of that coin, and I love him to have a very good matchup on Monday. And as you can see here, some players absolutely blew up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We had Roma Dunze for 53. We had Zay Flowers for over 100. Rashad Bateman for 23. Now, that's not huge numbers, but a lot of them don't have the talent that Jalen Waddle does. He's the true number one for the Miami Dolphins, especially with Tyreek Hill still down. And we absolutely love him to get over this 39.5 on Monday. And we're staying right on the Miami side of the ball. Now, yesterday in Sunday's video, the only player that didn't get it done for us was Jahmyr Gibbs, who's got it done every single game this season until we put him on a slip for free. That's absolutely insane to me because he's crushed 100 on the yard or on the ground and through the air all season. We take him. He didn't get it done on Sunday. Devon Achane, he's the same kind of player. I think I put those two up there as the top running backs, dual threats in the entire NFL. I love what Achane's been able to do, and I really don't think that they're both going to let us down this week. I know he left yesterday's game or last week's game early, and he's a little banged up, a little bit of a hamstring issue, but he's supposed to be on the field. I think he's going to be a full go in this matchup. Worst case scenario, he doesn't play and it voids out, but I think he's going to be on the field. I think he's going to be the number one guy for the Miami Dolphins offense. And as you can see, the Steelers, they struggle against the rushing attack and the receiving yards allowed. They are abysmal. They are not an old type of Steelers defense. As you can see here as well, 7 of his last 10, averaging 122 on the ground and through the air, and he's done it in 5 straight games. I think it's going to be 6 straight on Monday, prime time matchup. And these numbers are far better than what we just saw with Waddle. We had Derrick Henry, who has not been having a good year at all, had a breakout monster game against the Steelers, getting over 100 yards through the air and on the ground. And James Cook, who has fizzled out a little bit, but he's still an absolute beast. He got 177 against Pittsburgh. And now we just keep going down the line. We had Kyle Monangai for 48, rushing and receiving, and then Chase Brown, 127, Vidal, 108. The proof is in the pudding. Achane is better than every single running back on this list, in my opinion. I have him at number 2. James Cook is top 5, but I have it as Jahmyr Gibbs, Devon Achane. I don't see both of them letting us down this week, so we're hammering Devon Achane here over 99.5 rushing and receiving yards. And now we have Pat Freiermuth, the tight end. We all know I love tight ends, maybe to my own discredit here, but I do think Pat Freiermuth has a decent game. I don't think he's going to go over his yards by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think he's going to get 5-6 receptions in this matchup. I like him for 2. I think he could possibly get 3 against the Dolphins defense, but I love him for 2. So we're going to take it. We're not going to adjust this line at all. I think it's set right where it should be because he hasn't been an absolute stud like he usually is, but neither has the Steelers offense in general. They're winning games, but they just haven't really looked that great. But he has done this in 6 of his last 10 games. And as you can see, Miami is 16th in the NFL and then 29th in the NFL to receptions allowed to that tight end position. I think Pat Freiermuth might have to put this team on his back. I still don't think he has a huge game. I think they're going to win it in other ways, weird ways. But We love Pat Fryermuth here to get over 1.5 receptions in this matchup. And last but not least, the fourth man on our player prop parlay, we got Kenneth Gainwell over 2.5 receptions. He's done it in 6 of his last 10. He's averaging 4.3 on the year. And I think Rodgers are going to have to dump it down every so often to our man Gainwell. And he has been playing very, very well as of late. As you can see in his last 4 games, besides that one game against Buffalo where he only had 2 receptions, he had 6 and 7. I fully expect him to be this involved once again on Monday. I think they're going to have to do a lot of strange things to get going in this game. And one of those strange things is dumping to Kenneth Gainwell, who nobody talks about, but we're going to take him here for over 2.5 receptions. And we're not adjusting this line at all either. I think he's going to get like 4 or 5 in this matchup, 6 or 7 on the upside there, right where his peak is on the screen that you can see. I love him in this matchup, though, to get over 2.5. We're locking all of these in. There's multiple places. You saw it at my Stan.store. But the one that I recommend the most is Sleeper. It's got the best promo right now where you get $20 for absolutely free with code FF8, where you don't even have to deposit. But then when you do deposit, they're going to match that up to 100. And they'll also give you a free square, something like Aaron Rodgers for 1 passing yard. So you can add it to this play, make it a 5-man, increase your numbers. Plus, they do have adjustable lines for the couple in the beginning that we did adjust because Devon Achane's line was actually like 112, I believe, and we took it for 99.5. So you can do all of that over on Sleeper. That's the one I highly recommend for this play. And if you sign up for any of those that are in my Stan.store, you can get a free 30 days of premium plays for absolutely free. So you don't even have to buy your way in. You'll get all my plays for free just for signing up with that code. Just DM. Send me a text message to the number below, or you can DM me over on Instagram with Betting with Ape over there on Instagram. So find me. I got the blue check. Make sure you see the blue check because there's so many guys that are pretending to be me. My wife tried to send me a message the other day on my sports betting account because it had to do with sports. It was a funny meme. She wanted to send it to my sports page. And when she searched the name, even though we're friends on there, she still came up with like Sports Betting Ape 2, Betting with Ape 5. Like there was a whole bunch of people pretending to be me. People have been getting DMs on Discord as well. People trying to get them on their Telegram saying they got a lock, pretending to be me. So just be careful out there. I have a blue check on everything but here on YouTube because I don't think they even do that. And obviously my face is right here, so you know it's me. I do have 2 pages on YouTube though. So that'll be down below in the description if you want to follow my other page as well. But you can't DM on here, so there's really no worry about that. But I just wanted to put that out there. Also, speaking of Discord, Metal Slug, congratulations. I'm happy for you on the engagement. Let's go. Let's keep on going. And pumped for you, man. Congratulations. Let's get into the Sportsbook play of the day for Monday. And here it is, the Sportsbook play of the day for Monday. I know it said it was plus money, but then I decided against that just because I wanted to keep it a little bit safer. We've been taking some big shots for our Sportsbook play of the day, and I want to be able to send this money out to you guys. So 200 likes, everybody that comments in the running for that $81, I'll round it up there, $82, woohoo me. So 200 likes, comments, and $82 to the winner as soon as we get that. And you can lock this play in for free. Onyx Odds is doing a special right now where you sign up with code FF8, you get $15 without depositing. And then you also, when you deposit, get $100 in bonus bets. All you got to do is deposit $10. So that's huge, huge, huge value. Go lock this play in for free. I think the Dolphins might get it done. I think they might actually win this game. And either way, I think they keep it very, very close. We're taking 3.5. The normal spread's 3. I don't want to worry about the push there. So we're just going to take 3.5 and call it a day. That's all we have for you guys on Monday. Hopefully you're all still here. Hopefully I didn't piss off too many people of the Shador cult, as I like to call them. You just go on Threads, man, and it's wild. It's wild. But I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next free play video.